We are back with another Righteous Son studio. That's right, we're in Righteous Son's studio. And why not come back to share a little bit more? I actually really enjoyed what Riverside was bringing to the table. It literally chopped up my clips for me. I didn't have to do anything. I just picked the ones that I liked. They took the best things out of what I said. Bada bing, bada boom. We're on to the next one. Hence why I'm back, because why not channel some more messages? Why not share more of my thoughts and things that I'm always teaching my kids as well? And it's not just them. I'm learning from them. And in those moments, I'm like, ooh, I wish somebody could or would have recorded it. So we are going to talk about getting into our heads. We listen to those thoughts so much that we don't even have room to have like just emptiness, just nothingness. It's so cluttered up there. And then we clutter it with more thoughts upon more thoughts. And if you watch the movie, I think it's Inside Out 2, it talks all about the anxiousness and where that comes from. Always trying to think ahead, always trying to plan everything in advance so there's no hiccups. And yet we're missing the in between. We're missing that empty space where we can actually just be in the moment. Because when we're in the moment is when beauty happens. Those are those moments when you just happen to see something that you are for sure maybe nobody else saw, and maybe just like a couple other people did because they were there in that moment. And what does that moment feel like? I always think it feels like a quick pause. Like time doesn't exist, like everything just goes still for a millisecond, but it feels like a forever. I think my glasses are a little messy. But that's really what it means. To just be. It's a gift. And yet, for some reason, and you also know I'm not going to look at the camera all the time because when I'm channeling, I'm taking from everywhere and the messages just keep coming in and pouring in. So much so I take my glasses off. But the reason why I'm talking about this and talking about the thoughts, because they can take us on a tangent. They can take us on this wild adventure, and we actually don't even realize that we're on it. You know, it's like when you're watching a movie. I know for myself, when I'm watching a movie, depending on how intense it is, I get wrapped up as if I am in the movie. The music on top of like all the suspense, like it leads you up to the point where you think something can actually happen to you. That's what movies do, right? Like we're well aware of that. And that's the beauty of it. And yet we also tend to do that with our thoughts. Our thoughts become so real that they become like the movie, and we feel like we're in it. And in actuality, we are in it. But we have to remember that we also get to play a really active role in our choices and the people we meet. We can actually play a really active role. And the way to do that is to get out of our head. What I'm learning is get out of my head and into my heart. Into my heart. It does like to be protected and safe. It's very fragile. But at the same time, I know that it's strong. Because, of course, like everyone out there, you've definitely had a broken heart a few times, and yet you come back. You think it's the end of the world. and yet you come back. So when we are really thinking about thoughts and what they bring to the table, a great thing to remember, and I tell my kids this, are those thoughts making you feel good? What are they making you feel? First, that's the first question. What are those thoughts making you feel? Well, they're not making me feel good. It makes me feel anxious. It makes me feels all these emotions that just don't feel good. I say, okay, well, it's not that easy because we're human to just stop cold turkey. Like, it's just not possible. And I get it. Maybe for some, but not for everyone. And so it takes time. But the most important thing is to recognize when those feelings are affecting you. And they're going to affect you emotionally. They might even affect you a little like mentally because, it's all connected. Everything is connected. But it's going to affect you. And it's going to affect how you function and move. Also, how you are meant to function and move. Because, honestly, Creator has a different version of you than you do of yourself. Did you hear that one? I heard it. Creator has a different version of you than you do of yourself because we're human and we're going to have a lesser version, of course. But that doesn't mean that that's what we have to settle for. That doesn't mean that that is who and what we are. It's out of fear. It wants to keep you safe. Safe. It does. It wants to keep you safe. I get it. But deep down, your soul is asking for you to step out of your comfort zone. And the only way, honestly, to do that is to get the thoughts out of your head. I don't know if it almost leads back to the comfort zone thing. Every time you want to do something that's a little scary, which means that's something like stepping out of your comfort zone for whatever it is, trying something new, right away, a whole bunch of other thoughts start to clutter your mind, making you believe that you shouldn't do it. All the reasons why you shouldn't, instead of all the reasons why you should. Try to shift your energy because it's what feels good. It might feel scary to go on the roller coaster ride, but you're still going to do it because for you it feels good. So why don't we do that with our life? Cling. Why don't we do that with our life? That's what we need to start to do. So in those moments when you are telling yourself not to do something, not to go through with whatever it is that will change and transform your life in some way you don't know, because the version of yourself is not the same as Creator, and yet at some point you will eventually align, but it takes time. It takes time for your body to catch up with your spirit. It takes time. I guess that's why they say it's like an evolution. It's an evolutionary process. And we absolutely need to make sure that we are playing an active role in doing this. Like 1,000%, 1,000,000%. I don't even know why we call it comfort zone. Zoning means it's like hazard. So I don't know if it's really comfortable. I think it's just safe. I don't think we really want to stay there because after a while you could be sitting in a comfortable couch and eventually your ass needs to get up and stretch. It does because it's been sitting there too damn long. It's been sitting there too damn long. It's been sitting there too damn long. Sitting there too damn long. You've been sitting there too damn long. But I think it's absolutely imperative that you begin to recognize, that you begin to recognize when those thoughts are making you feel those feelings that you don't want to feel. We getting serious again. Okay? You really do want to make sure that you are checking in with yourself. Because when you check in with yourself, then you can shift that energy. You can shift your emotions. It's like that's all I keep seeing. It's just like, if it's here, move it to here. And obviously you see where my hands are. It's right by the heart. If you do this, it changes thoughts. Thoughts change this. They go hand in hand. We got to work with both of them. You know what? Let's end with the cards because, why not? I don't know why I'm feeling like maybe African Goddess Rising, it's a mini one, seems to be the one that I'm picking today. Now, this time around is a little different. I have not cleaned the cards, but that will only take about a minute. In the meantime, have you taken the time to listen to my wonderful podcast that I have partnered up with? Somebody amazing, a beautiful, beautiful business and organization. I see it being so big. The Year Collective. Yes, I have teamed up with them to continue on the wonderful journey of podcasting, even though this is just a little Righteous on studio. For me, I need a little something that I can baby along. It's fun to do. Why not? But yes, go and check out the Ultimate Human Experience podcast with your girl, Righteous Sun. I never even introduced myself at the beginning. Your girl, Righteous Sun, that is me, Rashida, as well as my co-host, Rima, who is the founder and the visionary of the Hero Collective. You should also check that out too. With that being said, I still have yet to shuffle and clean, but we're going to do that right now. I love sometimes doing it live because it just gives an opportunity for it to be in the moment versus not in the moment, right? The card's already picked prior to. But you know what? It's a little different today. Very impromptu. It's not even going to be a long one. Just a quick little message, Oh, it popped up out. Oh, look at this, look at this, look at this. Oh. The feeling says. Yep. Girl, 90 my glasses. I'm walking around here like, I can see that. Much better. Tituba. Feeling safe. It's such a beautiful card. Oh, there we go. Look at that. So clear. Guys, Riverside. Check it out. Oh, and it's a number 4. I've been seeing a lot of 4/4s. If you have, guys, you're going to see it a lot more and a lot more and a lot more. And it's just a reminder that you just got to keep moving and transforming yourself. What would you do if you had all the time in the world? What would you do? Okay. Oh. All right. Tituba, goddess of feeling safe. The ancestry is Barbados, Guyana, and Salem. Now, first, your girl's from Barbados. That is my Caribbean side, and Guyana, which is also Caribbean, South American, but you know. Temple is the ancestors, and element is air, which makes a lot of sense for those who might be an air sign or feel comfortable to be outside in nature and let the breeze just like kiss your skin. Great ancestress Tituba was an enslaved Caribbean woman who was the first person accused in the 1692 Salem witch trials. She was most likely kidnapped from the Guyana region in South America and then sold through a Barbados plantation. So, Tituba's guidance today: it is finally safe to be you. You have wandered through a dark night. Girl, it was pitch black. Okay? It was pitch black. Your trip has been long. Girl, you do not know the half of it. If this resonates with you, please, please, just give it a like, give it a something, okay? Your trip has been long. Yes, it has. There is light ahead. I do see it. I see it, girl. That's why I keep going. Your liberation is apparent. I do feel that way. That's true. So I always think it's the collective, but girl, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling this energy. You deserve to feel secure. This is your embodiment. You deserve to feel secure. Feeling safe is knowing that your basic needs are met. Feeling safe is feeling at home in your body. Feeling safe is trusting your journey. Feeling safe is feeling free around those you love. Feeling safe is trusting that the sun will rise again. If you grew up emotionally, spiritually, or physically unsafe, girl, just reset your default expectations to a healthier vibration. Do you feel what I'm saying to you? Okay, first, goddess declaration. On the heart chakra, I am safe. It is safe to be safe. How much more safe do you need to be? It is safe to be safe because I am safe. And so it is. So it is. Ashe, ashe, ashe. All right, guys. Clearly, this card speaks volumes because, yes, like we said, our hearts have been hurt many, many, many times. And yet, for some reason, our soul tells us to keep going. Keep going because it knows. It knows that you can. Spirit knows. That's why. Oh, you're going to get hurt because that's just like a human experience and you need that in order to build up the heart. Because it does. Everything needs to grow. Everything needs to expand on every possible level. And the only way to do that is to find ways to feel safe. Clear your mind. Check in with yourself in the moments when you are feeling as if you don't know if you're going to get to the other side. You don't know if you're going to reach the light. But you will. And you will continue going. And it's because deep down, you already know that. Your soul innately knows that it's going to be okay. So, can you just do the thing that you need to do? Trust your intuition. It is telling you. Not only is your intuition telling you, spirit is knocking at the door every day. It's knocking on the door and telling you. Girl, we's almost at 20 minutes. I didn't think I'd go this far. But it's a very, very important message. It is a very important message. It's something that I needed to hear. It's something that everybody needs to hear on a regular basis. Like, not everybody's walking around with all that confidence. Some people are really not. They look confident on the outside, but on the inside, they want to burst out even more. They want to express themselves in ways that are just so to their nature. And yet we overthink. We allow the thoughts to say, it's not safe. It's not safe yet. Don't worry. Just wait. Just wait. I also perhaps just want to leave it at this. But I remember telling my daughter literally the other day, imagine switching that energy, switching the thoughts, and how do you feel? You feel more relaxed. And when you feel more relaxed, you feel like you have more space to move because the other thoughts are crowding the other thoughts that are crowding the other thoughts. It's just like a pile up. So imagine if you thought the positive. How does that make you feel? It makes you feel comfortable. It makes you feel good. It makes you feel happy. And when you start to feel those things, all of a sudden, everything starts to calm down. Everything starts to still itself. Just like a calm is the calm waters, everything starts to relax. It feels different. And when everything starts to relax, imagine how much more space you'll have for Creator to come in and show you everything. All the things that have been sitting right in front of you, but you couldn't see it because of all that debris. Girl, that debris was cluttering things up. So much so you couldn't see. Well, this is a nice chant. The deck that I chose, just to remind everybody, is African Goddess Rising. Abiola Abrams. Abiola Abrams. Check it out. Guys, this is a Righteous Sun Studio. Girl, I had to look and make sure whose is this. I was about to say it's the, and it isn't. But this is Righteous Sun Studio. Your girl, Righteous Sun. Thank you. Thank you for coming in and checking in and enjoying this beautiful moment that we have together. It is fun. I love it. I'm getting to know who I am. I'm getting to know who I am. And I hope that I have faith that you will do the same too. Peace.